Assalamualaikum and very good afternoon to our respected lecturer and fellow classmates. My name is Nura Fatia binti Masri and together with my partner, Nura Hafizah binti Anwar, we are pleased to present our research proposal entitled Factor of Influencing Visitor Satisfaction in Recreational Park in Melaka. Let's begin with the background of our study. Recreational parks are important public spaces that provide opportunities for leisure, relaxation, exercise, and social interaction. They contribute not only to people's physical health but also to their mental and emotional well-being. Besides serving local communities, recreational parks have also become attractive tourism destinations that encourage outdoor activities and family recreation. As the number of visitors continue to increase, visitor satisfaction has become an important indicator of the park quality. Satisfied visitors are more likely to revisit the park, recommend it to others, and support sustainable tourism development. Therefore, understanding the factors that influence visitor satisfaction is essential for improving the quality and management of the recreational park. Despite the importance of recreational park, several issues continue to affect visitor satisfaction. The first issue is poor maintenance of park facility. Facilities such as toilet, playground, sitting area, and walking path may become damaged or poorly maintained can reduce the visitor comfort and convenience. The second issue is cleanliness. The unclean environment, including litters, dirty toilet, and poorly maintained surroundings, can create a negative impression and reduce the overall visitor experience. The third issue is safety. Visitors expect recreational park to provide a safe environment with proper lighting, secure walkway, and adequate security measures. When safety is compromised, visitors may feel uncomfortable or unwilling to revisit the park. Therefore, this issue demonstrates the need to further investigate the factor influencing visitor satisfaction. Moving on to the research gap. Although many previous studies have investigated visitor satisfaction, most of them focus on locations such as botanical garden, recreational forest, or national park. In addition, many researchers examine only one or two factors such as park facility or cleanliness instead of studying several factors together. More importantly, there are still limited studies that specifically focus on Bukit Serindit Recreational Park and examine the combined influence of park facilities, cleanliness, and safety on the visitor satisfaction. Therefore, this research aims to fill this gap by investigating these three variables simultaneously in one study. Based on the research problem and research gap, we have developed three research objectives. The first objective is to examine the relationship between park facilities and visitor satisfaction at recreational park in Melaka. The second objective is to determine the impact of cleanliness on visitor satisfaction. Finally, the third objective is to investigate the influence of safety on visitor satisfaction. These objectives will help us understand which factors contribute most to improving visitor experiences. To achieve these objectives, we formulated three research questions, which is the first question asks whether park facilities influence visitor satisfaction. The second question examines whether the cleanliness affects the visitor satisfaction. Finally, the third question investigates whether the safety will influence visitor satisfaction. This research question will guide the data collection and statistical analysis throughout the study. Based on the research question, we developed three hypotheses. The first hypothesis states that there is a significant positive relationship between park facilities and visitor satisfaction. The second hypothesis proposed that cleanliness has a positive effect on visitor satisfaction. Finally, the third hypothesis suggests that safety positively influences visitor satisfaction. This hypothesis will be tested using quantitative data collected through questionnaires and analysis using SPSS. This slide presents our conceptual framework. The framework consists of three independent variables, which is park facilities, cleanliness, and safety. These three variables are expected to influence our dependent variable, which is visitor satisfaction. In other hand, we expect that better park facilities and cleaner environment and improved safety measures will lead to higher level of visitor satisfaction. This framework provides the foundation of our research model and clearly illustrate the relationship between the variables that will be examined in this study. The framework also guides our questionnaire design, data collection, and statistic analysis. Next, I will pass to my partner Hafiza to continue our presentation.
Next, I will explain the methodology used in this research. This study adopts a quantitative research design because it allows us to collect numerical data and statistically examine the relationship between the independent variables and visitor satisfaction. The research instrument used is a structured questionnaire which consists of questions measuring park facilities, cleanliness, safety, and visitor satisfaction using a 5-point Likert scale. The study will be conducted at Bukit Serindit Recreational Park, Melaka, and the respondents will be the visitors who have visited the park. A convenient sampling technique will be used because respondents can be approached easily while visiting the park. Based on the recommended sample size, the study aims to collect data from 200 respondents. After the questionnaires are collected, the data will be analyzed using statistical package for the social science, which is SPSS. For data analysis, this study will use both descriptive and inferential statistics. First, descriptive analysis will be used to summarize the respondents' demographic profiles, such as gender, age, and visit frequency. It will also calculate the mean and a standard deviation for each variable. Next, Cronbach's alpha will be conducted to assess the reliability of the questionnaire and ensure that the measurement items are consistent. Finally, inferential analysis will be carried out using Pearson correlation to determine the relationship between the variables and multiple regression analysis to identify which factors have the strongest influence on visitor satisfaction. Based on previous studies, this research expects that park facilities, cleanliness, and safety will have a positive and significant influence on visitor satisfaction. In other words, when visitors perceive that the park provides well-maintained facilities, a clean environment, and a safe atmosphere, they are more likely to be satisfied with their overall experience. The findings of this study are expected to benefit several parties, including park management, local authorities, the tourism industry, and future researchers by providing useful information for improving recreational park management and visitor experience. In conclusion, this study aims to investigate how park facilities, cleanliness, and safety influence visitor satisfaction at Bukit Serindit Recreational Park, Melaka. We hope that the findings will contribute to improving the quality of recreational parks and support better management practices that enhance visitor satisfaction. Thank you for your attention and bye!